So guys, on the move again today. We've got a load of hot weather coming in, really hot. I mean, I love it hot anyway, and my boat's quite cool because of the portholes and things, and it's well insulated. But yeah, half of Britain can't cope. We've got massive water shortages. Loads of canals are shut. This is why I don't know where I'm going to go. They've shut all the Leeds Liverpool, the Macclesfield shut. They've shut the Colden, the Rochdale, some of the Oxford I think shut. So yeah, so it's really low water, and I've got a deep drafted boat, so it's going to be a pain. I wish I'd stayed on the Weaver now, because it's dead deep down there. I like it deep. So I'm leaving this location and trying to find a little bit of shade and things. But first, let's top up my old water tank. So I've just filled up with water, emptied my cassette, got rid of all my rubbish. And now my mission is to get under some trees somewhere. And yeah, I've got loads of work to do because I'm DJing an event. I need to get my decks out and get some practice in, ready for me festival, yeah. So the downfall about having my big water tank is it does take a long time to fill up, but the advantage is I'm having 2 showers a day at the moment because I can have 2 quick showers a day. I did a load of washing this morning as well, and I can still go 2 weeks. Ahoy there!
Hello, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
You come off the river and I'm going on.
I know. I want to go back down though, it's beautiful down there.
It's
Beautiful.
lovely, isn't it?
So guys, I'm in the middle of nowhere. I'm actually in Marbury Park. It's so peaceful, so I can get on with some work, and it's shaded, much needed shade. But my boat is quite cool, to be fair, because I've only got the portholes. I think if you've got big windows and not good insulation, then your boat gets really hot, but it's still, at the end of the day, a tin can, so it does heat up. But I've got loads of work to do because I'm DJing next weekend at a festival, and I've done this for years. It's my 10th year of doing it, and it's the final year because then the festival's stopping. But I need to get my decks out and crack on, because when you're DJing beat matching, it's quite hard work. You've got to count beats, you've got to make sure the 2 tracks that you're playing out are in the same tempo, otherwise you get boom 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 instead of boom boom boom. Yeah, so I'm going to be cracking on and getting on with all that this week, working hard. Anyway, I'm not going to have a rum, not yet, because it's still too warm. I'll have one when it cools down a bit later on. So guys, it is hot. Woohoo! I mean, I don't know if you're aware, it's been on the news, but the UK is experiencing one of the hottest years on record. Yeah, and even though I've moved my boat under some trees, it is really hot. But the good thing is, it is cooler in the boat than it is out there. Oh, so what am I doing to keep cool in this horrendous heat? Well, I have this huge fan here. I run this off with Jakki. I did it all the other night. I had it positioned right above my bed, right on my face. Anyway, I used 5%. That's really good. I like a big fan in my face. Woohoo! I got this brilliant stuff off Amazon. It's a massive big mosquito net. I bought it a few years ago, and it's not cut to size or anything. I just shove it up at my side hatch with magnets, and it's fantastic. That helps keep the mozzies out, so I keep the side hatch open all night, and that's a nice breeze through. The other thing is drink, keep hydrated. I got these free from the Northwich Dry Dock when I had my blackie done, and they keep drinks hot or cold. So I've been making some drinks up, like cordial, no rum, cordial in them, and putting them in the fridge, and then alternating between the two and throwing ice in. I've got loads of ice in my freezer, so yeah, just doing that. The other thing is to keep your side hatches open. I also have roof hatches as well. I like to keep my flaps open and let a nice through breeze coming through. Keep under the trees, stay hydrated, just do what you can, but at least it's cooler in here than it is out there. The other thing that I do as well is wherever the sun's shining in, I keep my porthole bungs in the portholes so the sun can't shine in. I'm quite lucky only having small portholes. I think when you've got big windows, whoa, that can get quite warm. Yeah, so just do what you can. So I've mentioned in a previous video, I think it was number 42 or 43, that I used to DJ a lot. I used to DJ every Friday and Saturday night in Manchester. I've done Birmingham, Newcastle, Glasgow, everywhere. But yeah, I used to play sort of house music, but not just any house. It was always 80s and 90s dance anthems, but I used to play like the dancey versions of them. So I'm doing an 80s and 90s gig this weekend and some recent anthems as well, throw them in. So I've been practicing because it's a skill to beat match, to make the songs seamless from one to the other. It's quite a bit of a skill. So I've been doing some practicing. I'm going to show you a little bit of it now. Now the thing is, YouTube is an absolute nightmare. When it picks up a song, you get your video taken down or it mutes it. So I'm just going to work with beats just to give you an idea and show you what to do. So yeah, so I'll give you an example of what goes into it. So because of YouTube copyright, what I'm going to do is play one of my songs. So this is Stiff Ripples, you've heard it before. So whilst that's playing out, what I do now on the left deck, where my headphones, is I cue up and try and get the next song, the same tempo, and get it to fit. And I'm going to use Dreamer for that. So you'll see now, we're trying to bring that in and get that playing. So it's all about teasing the crowd, knowing what song's going to come next. Gets them excited. So I hope that gives you a little bit of an insight into sort of what goes into it, and you do that for like 3 or 4 hours, making your set seamless, one song straight into another. So I was sat there in my chair and it's just cooled down. It's cooled down now, it's below 30 degrees. So I thought, you know what, I'm sat here with no bleeding internet. I've had no internet for 2 days. 2 days I've not been able to FaceTime my mum, check Facebook. So yeah, so I thought, whilst I'm sat here now and it's cooled down a bit, let's cruise, let's get some internet. So that's the mission. So it has been really, really warm. Not that I'm complaining like, because I love the hot weather. However, I was tempted at one point to actually get in the canal, well at least dip my feet in. But then I remembered it's full of pee, fish jism,
and rat poo, so I didn't. I was tempted. So I'm not aiming to go far, just a mile and a half, just trying to find decent internet. Oh, I tell you, I know you should appreciate having no internet and being in nature and this, that and the other. Some messages come through now. But for me, because after work, I need the internet and I can cope 2 days. And that's it, I'm like pulling my hair out. Oh, we've got 3G now, that's a positive. If I can get faster than that, that means I don't have to go to the pub to upload this video. Woohoo! So, yeah, it's awful that we rely on these things. But for those of us that do work from home and do need it, it's awful when you haven't got it. We're in a mess, guys. This heat wave and no rain has shut the country down virtually. Somebody said today when they went past that Middlewich is so low with water that they might be shutting the locks there. I mean, this may have all changed by the time this video goes out because I'm a couple of weeks behind. But there's no way you can sort of go. I'm sort of trapped really in between a short bit. And I've got a deep drafted boat and it's a nightmare when it's shallow. And if you're pulled into the side and the water drops, you end up leaning and it's just, oh, it's awful. Awful. So I wish I hadn't left the Weaver. I really do, because it was nice and deep down there. So I'm not sure what's going to go on with my cruising plans this year, where I'm going to go. I mean, I've got the lucky thing of about I live on my boat, I work on my boat, so wherever I am is my home and my job. But trying to find good trading spots, and I feel sorry for all the hire boaters because they've got a limited cruising range. Also for pleasure boaters, people that have been looking forward to it all year, saving up, thinking I'm going to have 2 weeks on my boat that I pay a lot of money for in a marina, and then they come out and they can't really go anywhere. Oh, feel for those, those people really. And I'm dead lucky, so I'm not whinging. I'm very, very lucky. But it's these water levels. I mean, but the weather's great. Always a positive, isn't there? The weather's great. So I've just moored myself up at the Lion Salt Works now, which is great, and I've got internet. Oh, fantastic. I'm so glad. I need to get a video uploaded. I've got work to do. I've got badge orders to make up and get posted, so that's fantastic. So I'm hoping now to stay here a few days, and then I don't know where I'm going to go. Everything's shut. Canal-wise, the water levels are low. Just don't know what to do. Oh, it's part of the fun though, isn't it? All an adventure. We've got a little visitor today, haven't we, mate? It's Jackson Puddin. Hey, little man. So whilst I've got little Puddin visiting today, John and Rob have turned up and brought me a bottle. Look at this. Oh, bless you. Well, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it.
Really enjoy the vlog, so yes. Carry on the good work.
Oh, thank you very much. Cheers, guys. Let me have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, bear with me. I'll show you this, guys. I'll show you this. That's absolutely brilliant. It's a 3-stage hip flask. I don't drink, guys. Who's a monkey? Who's a monkey? Oh. Cheers, everybody. It's rum time. Oh, you know what? It's so lovely seeing little Puddin. He's nearly 13. He's going so strong. He's doing absolutely fantastic. And I hope you enjoyed me showing you the festival, LFEST. I mean, I know it's not boaty, but these videos are sort of like a little bit of a diary of my life and what I get up to, and that's what I got up to. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that. If you have enjoyed the video though, please do give it a like. It really does help me out. And subscribe if you haven't already. Absolutely free to do. But before I go, a massive shout out to this week's pirate crew. And here they are, me hearties. We've got Wanda, Captain Morgan, Mark Morgan, don't know if they're related, Jim Gott, Captain Glenn, Alan Harbit, Ralph Wood,
Mark Grunenberg, Phil Thorpe, Penis, oh, who said that one? Fisher's Clive, thanks so much Clive, David Van Wart, Amy, Julian and Friday from Narrowboat on Taras, Patrick and Kevin Coyle, Handsome Derek Fox, Norman Nadine III and Donna and Nell. Also a massive shout out to my Patrons. These are a constant support to me and we have a lovely little community going on the Patreon page. So a massive thanks to you guys and to everybody. So please stay safe, take care and I'll see you next time.